Welcome to Ancient Echoes, the voyage through time, unraveling the mysteries of our universe as seen through the eyes of our ancestors. Grab your imagination, open your heart, and prepare to be enchanted. Whether you are a seasoned historian, a mythology buff, or someone who loves a good story, there's a place for all of us here. I am the Wheel of Time, the Kal Chakra, the narrator of these timeless stories. And the story I'm going to share with you today is the story of the beginning of this material world. The story begins even before my birth. In the beginning, there was nothing. And when we are talking about the beginning, how can we miss the 129th hymn of the 10th mandala of Rigved, popularly called as the hymn of creation? While most think it answers the most important questions humans have ever asked, I think it raises more questions than it actually answers. Let us look at the English translation of this hymn of creation, also called as Nasadya Shuktam. In the beginning, there was neither non-existent existed, nor did the existent existed. There was no world, no air, neither sky nor anything beyond. What covered it? In whose protection was it? There was neither death nor immortality, no indication of day or night. That one being breathed in the windless atmosphere by power of its own. At first, there was only darkness, enveloped further by darkness. And all that existed was like an inexplicable expanse of water. That one which came to be, enclosed in nothing, arose by its own energy and might. In the beginning, that rose first as desire was the primal seed born of the mind. The sages searched with wisdom in their hearts and discovered the connection between the existent and the non-existent. Who truly knows? Who can declare it? What's the origin of creation? When was this born? Even gods came into existence after the creation. Then who can tell from where and when it was born? That out of which this creation has come into being. He who is the Lord of all this in the highest of the heavens surely knows it all. Or even he doesn't. In the beginning, there was only Parabrahma, the supreme reality, the supreme entity, with no beginning and no end. This is the absolute reality, a super consciousness that is constant, yet the source of all the changes in this universe. From the desire of Parabrahm, the universe began to take shape. The vibrations of this supreme will brought forth the primordial element, which gave birth to three fundamental attributes or gunas: Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. Sattva represents purity and balance, Rajas signifies activity and change, and Tamas embodies darkness and inertia. The interaction among these three attributes created the five basic elements: air, water, earth, fire, and space. These elements together formed what we know as Prakriti or nature. Alongside the elements, the three attributes also gave rise to the five senses: sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell, allowing beings to experience and interact with this material world. In this early Prakriti, water was everywhere. The superconsciousness manifested as an entity that lay upon this vast ocean of water. since water is called Nara and an abode is called Ayana, this entity become known as Narayana, the one whose abode is the ocean. From the depths of this ocean, the superconsciousness planted its seed. This seed, nourished by waters, transformed into an egg, the cosmic egg, or And of Brahma, known as Brahmand, the universe. This golden egg, radiant like thousands of sun, is also called as Hiranyagarbha, the golden womb. Narayana entered this golden womb as Vishnu, and from the navel of Vishnu emerged a magnificent 14-petaled lotus, and atop this lotus sat Brahma, the creator. After a year-long gestation within the golden womb, Brahma split the egg into two halves. The upper half became the heavens, the lower half became the earth, and in between stretched the vast sky. Thus, the creation of this universe began. And exactly at that point, I was born, I, the wheel of time. But Brahma, in his infinite wisdom, knew that this creation would not last forever. He understood that creation would be followed by dissolution, or pralaya, and then by creation again, continuing in an eternal cycle. This timeless story from Hindu philosophy explains the origins of the universe and encapsulates the cyclic nature of time itself. It reminds us of the perpetual dance of creation, preservation, and dissolution that governs the cosmos. Thank you for joining me on this first step into the world of ancient echoes. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review or a comment, and share this magic with your fellow story enthusiasts. Until we meet again, keep sharing your stories with the world. May the echoes of the ancient guide you on your path.